Welcome to Your Sports Swindon. Here with Swindon trainer Rich Farnan. How you doing, Rich?
Yeah, I'm good.
Preparations at the moment for Kelly Morgan's debut fight, and you just found out the opponent the other day. Sylvia Zabados. Tougher than you were expecting.
Yeah. Every fight was going to be tough. This one's a little bit more of a schooled opponent than we'd have liked, expected, but it is what it is. We haven't got a huge amount of choice in the world of female professional boxing, so we're grateful that we've got an opponent to begin with, thankfully. The fact that she's ranked 4th in the world and 2 fights ago she fought for a world title, well, that is what it is. She hasn't fought. She had that fight on the 31st of October last year. She then fought a 4-rounder, I think it was. Yeah, it was a 4-rounder in March this year, and she got beat on points. She lost every round against the girl making her debut. Got no history on the girl who made her debut, so we don't know if she was potentially a European amateur star. You just don't know. Yeah. Information is quite difficult to come by, but at the end of the day, got one head, one body, 2 arms, 2 legs, isn't she? So.
Yeah, I mean, have you had to adjust training in any way now that you know the opponent?
Slightly, purely down to there's very little footage of her doing anything apart from some pads. So I've watched this pad workout that she's done, and it's given me kind of some ideas of how we can start to approach a fight. But it will be a case of we'll have to adjust as the rounds go on, because without actually seeing any footage of what she does or doesn't do, it's very difficult. So we'll worry about what Kelly's doing.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day in boxing, you get opponent changes where you don't know who's coming.
I've been used to it.
It's no different at that.
No, I've been used to it. We've had opponents change within 3 days. So it is what it is. So she's got to worry about what Kelly's bringing. At the end of the day, Kelly's bringing a lot. By the looks of it, I think Kelly's going to have height advantage as well. So she'll have height and reach advantage. But I don't think this girl's been hit as hard as what Kelly's going to hit, because Kelly does it hard, really hard. So she's just got to, as long as Kelly gets the timing right, she starts landing shots. This girl's going to sort of be a little bit surprised, I would have thought. The one thing I've seen on the video is, again, difficult to tell by pads, but she doesn't have a lot of head or body movement, so she seems quite static, but she looks sharp. Her punches are sharp. So again, we've got to be mindful that whatever comes back, counter-wise, or if she gets on the front foot, which I think she'll come to fight, it's going to be sharp work. So we have to neutralise that sharp work. So we got 10 days.
Yeah. I mean, Kelly's jab could be very important in this fight, bearing in mind she looks shorter. So. So
backhand could be even more important, because yes, she might have the reach, but this girl looks like she's got a very sharp jab. We need to take that jab away from her, and that isn't going to be a case of out jabbing her, because we might not be able to out jab her, but we can certainly hit her harder than what she's going to hit Kel. And I think, just as what Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan until we get hit in the face.
Okay.
She gets hit in the face with one of Kelly's, then her own game plan will go out the window, I'm sure of it. So that's what we need to be mindful of. We need to be mindful of she's going to have speed. She might have good timing. She's been out of the ring for a while though. And she's got the experience. But Kelly's got the aggression, she's got the punch volume, she's got the punch power, and she's got the sheer physical strength. So we need to use them to Kel's advantage and to Sylvia's disadvantage.
Yeah, sure. How's training camp gone? It's obviously her first ever professional training camp.
Yeah, he's gone very, very well. Very well. I'm very impressed with what Kel does. She works 100% the whole time she's in the gym. She listens to what she's been asked to do. She goes ahead and tries it, whether it's inspiring or on the pads, etc. She puts it in motion. We've just finished. Well, this morning at 9:30, she had a 6-round spar, 6 threes with Rich Loveday. Massively grateful to Rich. He's been coming in with us. Rich is big, strong, and he's in your face the whole time. So that's pressure which Kel won't get in the ring from a middleweight girl. She's got to work the whole time, so it's a really good, tough workout for her. So we finished at about 10:30, and we've just come back in now at 12:30, and she's just done a 10 3-minute round strength and conditioning session of explosive exercises, and yeah, she's got through it all well. She's beaten some of her times and some of her reps on certain things, but she's at the point of exhaustion, which is good. She's got the rest of the day and night to recover now and fuel back up. But she's bouncing around now straight away, so her recovery is excellent. You know, she's exactly where I need her to be right now. And bearing in mind the fight 6 2-minute rounds, she can do 3 or 4 of those. You know, she's that fit and ready for it, which is, it's exactly where I need her to be. So,
have you been impressed with her attitude to training?
Yeah, totally impressed with her attitude. You know, she is very focused. Like I say, she listens and she does as she's told. You know, she'll come up with things, sort of like, can we try this, can we try that, try it, yes, some works, sometimes no, let's go back. She understands, right, yeah, you're right, let's do it this way. She's a joy to train, and she puts in the effort, really puts in the effort. I've pushed her today to the point of exhaustion. You can push her and push her, and she grits her teeth, and she just keeps going and keeps going.
Finds a little bit extra all of a sudden.
She does find a little bit extra. That's why I've pushed it so hard, because I know there's always something there in the tank. You know, she's a lot fitter than what I think she believes she is. Yeah. But yeah, she's ready now. I know if we were fighting this weekend, yeah, fine. You know, we can fight this weekend. So now we're going to start tapering it down now, so she gets full recovery, work on sharpness, and she'll be ready.
And there'll be a few nerves next week, no doubt. So you'll be there to calm her down.
Yeah, that's part of the job, is to try and take that and convert that nervous energy into like the adrenaline and get her fired up. Nerves are absolutely fine for me, because that will make her sharp. You know, if she wasn't nervous, she might not be that sharp, but the nerves will have her on edge the whole time, so she'll be able to perform. You know, yeah, we'll all lose a bit of nervous energy, you know, when we're in there, but she's got more than enough in the tank that it won't affect her performance. So, you know, she is really ready right now. So, she's to a degree, kind of have a look at see how Sylvia's ranked and what she's done 2 fights ago, 10 rounds for a world title. Kel's preparation is perfect for this type of opponent. We were preparing for this for whatever type of opponent, but not potentially somebody that's ranked in number 4. So it could be a blessing in disguise that we've worked as hard as what we worked, and she's as ready at this stage where she is too.
And she won't go into the ring, complacent. That she's just got a journeyman opponent.
God.
She knows.
She wouldn't anyway. At the end of the day, she at the end of every single fight poses danger, poses problems and situations that you've got to come through to be victorious, and she's like, fully focused on that anyway. I think this heightens the focus. You know, it changes it just because it makes her more aware that, and at the end of the day, Kel's in a win-win situation here. You know, she wins, she gets a world ranking in her first fight. You know, not even thinking about if she comes second, but if she does, massive learning curve, and in your debut against a girl that's ranked 4th in the world, and
huge respect for taking the fight.
fought for a world title, but I can't see that. I can't see that happening. I honestly can't see that happening. I think Kel will potentially stop this girl. I never say that. Never say that, but I think she's got the potential where she could. If she catches this girl clean, this girl's out of there. She really is. Rich Loveday's commenting on how strong and hurtful her punches are, and he's 17, 18 stone heavyweight that's had, I don't know how many white collar fights, 40 odd fights I think. He's saying, she is so strong and aggressive, she's on me the whole time there. When you then convert that down to, from a male heavyweight with that experience down to a female middleweight, can't see her being able to stand with Kel. I really can't. Like when Kel gets aggressive and starts letting those shots fly, I don't think this girl's going to like it at all. I don't think any girl's going to like it, apart from the real elite, Nikki Adler's, Christina Hammers and that. But they'll be a bit shocked at what's going on. So we'll have to wait and see, what will happen. But, we've done everything we possibly can do. She's ready, so, let's bring it on, let's enjoy the night and come away with a massive victory and move on and look forward to the next one.
Do you still stand by what you said at the very start, that Kel is a world champion in the making?
Yeah, I do. I really do. Yeah, we've got loads more work to do before she's like the finished article, but she's making massive progress straight away. And at the end of the day, she's a fighter. I'm not going to turn her into an elite boxer, because she's not an elite boxer. She's a fighter. You know, she's going to be exciting to watch because Kelly's going to bring it. You know, she's never going to be able to stick behind a jab, because it's not in her DNA. You know, I'd love to try and get her to work off the jab a little bit more and whatever, but Cal, as we saw earlier today, Cal gets hit and she's like, rah! She's just aggressive. Yeah. You know, she's a very aggressive, exciting fighter, which, you know, from a public crowd point of view, it's kind of what you want, you know, because she will have a fight. She'll go to the trenches. She is not afraid. You know, she'll dig in and, well, you know, God forbid this Sylvia hits her with a decent shot, because what's coming back is a flurry of just shots.
Who would you compare her to, you know, in the male divisions? A Carl Froch? Something in that kind of style?
I don't know. That's a difficult one to say. That is a difficult one to say. I mean, yeah, Carl. You know, you potentially could have that kind of comparison. You know, Carl, with the greatest of respect, isn't the best boxer, but he admits that. But there's no one tougher. You know, he'll dig deep, and he gets it. He comes back with just horrendous punches. You know, you don't want to be hit by them. So yeah, you could put comparison there, female comparison there, because Cal's not the greatest, and probably now at this stage of her career won't ever be the greatest boxer, but she's going to be a great fighter, and she's going to be an exciting one to watch, because she hasn't got a reverse. You know, even when she's tired, she hasn't got a reverse. You know, she'll keep coming at you to keep you away, and that's a great exciting thing about it. You know. It's just honing the skills, the range, the timing, putting the punches together so they flow. Because when Cal first came to me back in March, she was very much sort of a straight punch, you know, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Now she's got a massive variety of punches, and she's not afraid to throw them from angles. Yeah, I mean, she's going to be a bit of a warrior, I think. And it's really exciting, you know, because this is a journey that we don't know where it goes. You know, because female boxing, professional boxing, is still fairly new, and it's obviously bigger in Europe, Scandinavia, and America than what it is in the UK. So opponents will come here, will have to go there, and vice versa. But the ladder to get to titles and have that kind of recognition is a lot shorter than what it is for the guys. So who knows? You know, welcome to the journey.
Yeah, exciting times. Well, we can't wait till June 27th to see Kelly in action, and we wish you know, all the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us, Rich.
Cheers, Steve. Thank you.